close I can.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the University of Charleston, where we are here for the Mountain East Conference Volleyball Tournament here in Charleston, West Virginia. Chris Kidd here with you, alongside me, Tim McCutcheon, and Brian Shepard, our engineer and statistician, with Butch Mounts, our executive producer here on Video Productions. And Tim, we've got a good one here to start things out here this afternoon. 8 teams vying for this conference championship. Our first matchup, West Liberty against West Virginia State, 2 teams that did meet back in October, with West Liberty coming out in a narrow victory 3-2. Should be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, West Virginia State's going to be coming into this one and this arena with a chipper in their shoulder after losing to the University of Charleston 0-3 last week. Big surprising turnout, but I'm sure they're looking to get going early on in this MEC tournament here with a 12 o'clock start.
Yeah, and you look at the team comparisons here. West Liberty coming in at 20-11, 10-6 in the conference, with West Virginia State 25-5 and 12-4 in the conference. So these have been 2 of the better teams in conference play throughout the season, and the winner of this gets to move on to the semifinals tomorrow against the winner of our next game here today, with Glenville State and company, along with Willing competing. So we've got 4 matches all together today, 2 here in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, late afternoon, and early evening. And we've seen these teams warming up for quite a while now. The intensity already picking up here on both sides, and this is just a different animal than what you're used to seeing. Maybe if you're going to a lot of high school matches and lower level matches, these are matchups that are very key, and 2 teams that are very hungry to try and come out of here with this conference title.
Well, you got these teams coming in here, and they've just been looking forward to this all season long. This is the main goal, to get to this conference title, and they put themselves in the correct situation. And I think they're just ready to get going here in this next minute or so.
And you see right now both teams heading to their respective sides as we're getting close to the playing of the national anthem, as well as the introductions of both teams. And if you're down there on the floor right now, Tim, talking to your players, getting ready for these matchups, you know the butterflies are really taking effect. What are you trying to do to try and keep your players calm at this point so they can do what they need to do?
Well, you just got to tell them this is what they've been working for, and it's another game and another battle. I mean, they're right here in a neutral site in the University of Charleston, and they just got to get going what they've been doing all season long. These 2 teams have deserved to take these spots here in this tournament, and now all they got to do is win out. Simple as that.
Hey, just as simple as that. I like it. Again, right now we're getting ready for the start of the national anthem and player introductions here on the floor. So while that gets ready to take place, we're going to step aside for a 2-minute break, and we'll be back right after this here from the University of Charleston as you're watching the MEC Conference Championships with us right here on Video Productions.
are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the Healthland. We are here for you.
At Encova Insurance, we encircle you with insurance solutions you can trust. We provide coverage to protect what you care about. Business insurance, including workers' compensation, auto, home, and life insurance. What makes us unique? Our superior financial strength, smart technology, a one-stop shop for custom-tailored solutions, Encova 360, our approach to workers' compensation, and local decision-making. We are Encova Insurance.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the University of Charleston. Chris Kidd with you, alongside me, Tim McCutcheon, with Brian Shepard, our engineer, for today's broadcast. And right now, we're going to listen in here to the player introductions as well as the festivities to get things started here in our first game of the Mountain East Conference Championships.
First, from West Liberty, a first-team All-MEC selection in the 2022 Mountain East Conference Libero of the Year, Naya Setla. And now, from West Virginia State, a first-team All-MEC setter, Kirsten Eglinton. Also from West Virginia State, a first-team All-Conference middle hitter, Dominique Young. All right, and now let's meet both teams. First, for today's visiting team on the scoreboard, the West Liberty Hilltoppers, who come into today's match with an amazing record of 20 wins and 11 losses. Number 1, Isabella Giafrida. Number 4, Jenna Caskey. Number 5, Caitlin Fritz. Number 7, Laura Gamble. Number 8, Grace Hill. Number 12, Lauren Siegfried. Number 13, Bella Dott. Number 14, Ashton Ronkowski. Number 15, Braden Reed. Number 20, Leah Driscoll. And number 21, Liv McAtee. And now for the starters. Number 3, Riley Kudnick. Number 6, Nina Balato. Number 10, Kirsten Boganovich. And the libero, number 11, Naya Setla. Number 16, Kaya Zadowski. Number 17, Ruby Countryman. And number 18, Kaylee Zeck. And the team is coached by head coach Riley Shank in her 3rd season, assistant coaches Taylor Mull and Madison Clayton. And now for today's home match on the scoreboard, the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets come into today's match with a fantastic record of 25 wins and 5 losses. Number 1, Heather Young. Number 2, Sydney Smith. Number 4, Lauren Johnson. Number 5, Chesla Crowder. Number 6, Kendall Stickler. Number 12, Sydney Foster. Number 13, Lauren Watson. 21, Sydney Morant. Number 22, Perry Martin. Number 23, Brooke Smith. Number 24, Alyssa Conner. Number 25, Alyssa Hill. Number 26, Alyssa Pirelli. Number 27, Riley Westbrook. And now for the starters from the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets. Number 3, Kirsten Eggleton. Number 7, Grace Martin. And the libero, number 9, Ashlyn Davis. Number 10, Dominique Young. Number 11, Alex Darby. Number 16, Jacqueline Smith. And rounding out the group, number 30, Natalie Beer. Head coach Chris Kern is in his 6th season. Graduate assistant Maddie McGee.
So there you get both sides introduced here today. We're set to go to action, and we'll bring you all the action here from the Mountain East Conference Championships right after this 60-second break as you are watching the MEC Conference title right here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
At Encova Insurance, we encircle you with insurance solutions you can trust. We provide coverage to protect what you care about. Business insurance, including workers' compensation, auto, home, and life insurance. What makes us unique? Our superior financial strength, smart technology, a one-stop shop for custom-tailored solutions, Encova 360, our approach to workers' compensation, and local decision-making. We are Encova Insurance.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and Tim McCutcheon here with you. Brian Shepard, our engineer, as West Liberty in the all-black uniforms to your left on your screen with West Virginia State on the right side of your screen with their black pants and yellow jerseys. And again, a quick start here for West Virginia State would really get them motivated after that loss just a couple of weeks ago to West Liberty, Tim.
Yeah, well, one thing I picked up early on in the warm-ups, the energy is there from both sides, including State, including West Liberty. It almost looked like they were trying to one-up each other during warm-ups, but it looks like we're getting second here to go.
Haley Zeck will put it into play to get things started as West Virginia State able to dig it out back over to the near side. Kill attempt at the net put away to get things started here for Kirsten Bogdanovich.
Yeah, good job by Darby to get up in the air, just unable to try and put it back into play on the block.
You get Bogdanovich 228 kills on the season, but Zeck serve into the net. We're all even at one apiece as serve goes over to West Virginia State.
Yeah, and those are a big case of the nerves right there. Just early on here in this first round, just got to shake them off.
Now Alex Darby set to serve at 30 aces on the season. Nice serve to the back line. Now up front for a kill, but buried into the net as Bellato unable to finish it for West Liberty, and the 2-1 edge now for West Virginia State.
Yep, still working on shaking off those nerves. Just still early on in this matchup. Get the mistakes out now so you can get going here.
Now West Virginia State gets it into play over near side, set up at the net over the head of Bellato. Now far side, kill attempt dug out by West Virginia State. Now just have to put it back into play on the far side. Nice attempt, but just wide of the mark. We're all even at two apiece as serve goes back over to West Liberty.
Yeah, Jacqueline Sims is somebody I've been excited to watch in this matchup and throughout this tournament, depending on how they do to be able to advance. She's been able to just dominate the net and just get up in the air and unable to find the inside of the court there. But she's a weapon.
Now Bella Dart will serve it into play. Deep serve. Gets all the way back to the libero. Now up top. Put away attempt. Nicely done that time by Dominique Young, who has 314 kills to lead the team this season.
Yeah, she's been on fire this season, and she's getting going here early on in this first round. So much vertical. Just able to get up and play it down.
That's what said, size kills in this sport, and Dominique Young has plenty of that up top. See if she's able to get going this morning for West Virginia State as Perry Martin now will serve. Nice serve low. Able to be dug out. Now pushed back over far side into the middle as West Virginia State works it up into the kill zone over near side. Sims unable to put it away. Now a chance for West Liberty on the far side. Kill attempt dug out. Now chasing it down over to the far side. Just going to have to put this back over into play. Short attempt here. Now set up to the near side. Kill attempt is blocked up at net, but not able to get it back into play. As a nice kill that time by Bogdanovich again for a second kill.
Yeah, it looks like Bogdanovich was able to tool it off of Sims on the right side of the court. Just a lot of power and too much pace for her to handle it.
Now here is Nia Setla set to serve it into play as West Virginia State sets it up near side. Nice dig here by West Liberty over far side now. Nice little touch attempt and put away. Nicely done that time by Sidlowski to be able to give West Liberty the lead 4-3.
Yeah, and that's the first tap over kill of the evening. Those are something you're going to see a little bit. It's more of an uncommon play, but, I mean, just whenever you can use it, great awareness by West Liberty there.
Setla's next attempt goes long as it sails on her. Had 32 aces on the season, and now we've seen both teams with an error off the serve. Now a chance here for West Virginia State. 4 all here in the opening set. You know, play best 3 out of 5 if you're just joining us for the first time. Each set goes to 25 unless we go to a 5th and deciding set, in which it will just go to 15 as West Virginia State able to dig it out back deep. Now back over to the near side. Nicely done, keeping it in play over for Sidlowski. Misses long, and that'll give West Virginia State the lead at 5-4.
Yeah, and a lot of back and forth play. It's very sporadic between the two sides. I haven't really seen anybody be able to get a grasp of control of this game. That's why we're still in a 1-point margin.
Now Lauren Johnson, the freshman, will serve it in deep. Now they get it over near side, and kill put away up at net by Bogdanovich again, as she has dominated here in the early going for West Liberty.
And she ties it up here, make it even, 5-5.
Now she'll go back to serve as well as the senior. And 22 aces on the season. Gets a good one in here as it's able to be saved on the far side. Kill attempt dug out high into the air as it hits the rafters and hits one of the beams up top. Still live here as they get it back over towards West Virginia State side. Push back over. Nice little push attempt. Kept alive by West Liberty momentarily, but unable to get it back over. And a nice point for West Virginia State.
Yeah, great effort from Sella, able to get that dig with the one arm. You can see there on the replay, just able to get there, just unable to capitalize on the tough effort play.
Now back to serve for West Virginia State will be Bethany Ledford. Had 31 aces on the season. Gets one into the middle, now into the kill zone, a near side. Quick charging attempt that time and put away by Ruby Countryman.
Yeah, it looks like that one just landed just slightly out of the line, but still great pace and almost a great location on the spike.
Okay, and I thought that the official said it was deflected at first. Evidently not, so point to West Virginia State. Now a chance here to take a 3-point lead here in this opening set. Nice save by West Liberty. Back over near side. This time is put away by Countryman and closes the gap to 1.
Yeah, she put that one right on the logo. No problem there for the referee.
Now back to serve for West Liberty, trailing at 6-7 here in the opening set. With Sidlowski. Sidlowski, just a sophomore in this lineup. Had 39 aces to lead the team this year. Pushes one back to the back line. Now worked forward over near side. Kill attempt put away up at net. Nice job by Eggleton that time.
Yeah, Eggleton just not able to get over the wall. Just a lot of vertical from the middle blockers from West Liberty. Able to get up in the air right over the MEC tape right there on the center of the screen.
Now all even at 7 apiece here in the opening set. West Liberty to serve. Nice low line drive that time. Going to be a tough play here. West Virginia State able to save it back in, but West Liberty now with the advantage. Nice touch attempt, but dug out on the near side. Now a chance for West Virginia State. As here comes West Liberty back. Libero will push it back into the center. Now here's a set over to the near side. Kill attempt, blocked back over. Saved, though, by West Virginia State. Now another kill attempt, blocked back. Now a chance for West Liberty, but the ball got near the side of the net where the official was, and just no play for West Liberty.
Yeah, and probably the longest rally of this entire matchup so far, and what would you know, it ends up in chaos just like it has the last couple of points, but great effort from both sides. State the victors of that one.
Now 8-7. Favor West Virginia State here in this opening set. They're set to serve it into play. As it'll be Eggleton. Serve it into play, but well short, and that'll even things back up at 8 apiece.
And, Eggleton's got such a very specific serve. Just tries to play a topspin when she jumps up high in the air, and it's either hit or miss, and usually it's a hit, but just unable to get it over the net.
I was going to say, she led the team in aces with 53. She was also second in the conference in aces this year. You could definitely see the movement on that. It's like a weird curveball coming at you, so she gets that into play. It's going to be dangerous today. Nice save by West Liberty, trying to take the lead here, all even at 8 apiece. Not anymore, as put away that time on the far side by Kudnick.
A lot of power there from Kudnick. You can see on your screen, just laying the hammer. Welcome to the MEC tournament.
Yeah, I was going to say, that'll wake you up in the early afternoon. So now West Liberty takes the lead at 9-8. Serve's going to sail long that time. A little too much on that from Ronikowski, and that'll even the score back up at 9 apiece.
And I'll tell you what, if West Liberty wants to get ahead in this game by more than 1 point, they're going to have to eliminate the service errors immediately. Like I said earlier, we're talking about nerves. It is the conference tournament, but you can't have that. You can't have that.
Good serve that time by West Virginia State, but West Liberty able to save it. Blocked at the net by State. Now a chance for West Liberty, but the touch attempt not enough on it that time by Kudnick. Tried to tip it over the top of the blockers, but unable to do so.
Yeah, just too many errors for the Hilltoppers early on. They got to get going. They're playing well on offense, but just a little too much chaos going on their side of the court.
Now serve gets back deep. No one there initially. Saved on the far side by Bogdanovich. Kill attempt, though, buried into the net by Kudnick. And another error for West Liberty.
Yeah, and Young was there on that wall. And I'll tell you what, when you're sitting there in the face of a spike, you would think that it's nerve-wracking, but she just sits there and takes it, no problem.
Nice deep serve by West Virginia State. Worked into the front court. Long kill attempt that time. Nicely saved on the back line by Egerton. Now she bumps it back over. Now another set attempt here for West Liberty. Trying to go far side, but just wide of the mark that time by Bellato.
Looks like we got a net violation here from West Virginia State.
And so that will save West Liberty, and there you see it there on our net cam. Yes, West Virginia State did make contact with the net. So it wipes out a potential 3-point lead for West Virginia State. Now a chance to even things up for West Liberty. They set it up for Dominique, and this time able to be dug out. Now a nice save on the far side. Egerton tries to set it up. And once again, looks like we have a net violation.
Yeah, that spike going right off the pylon and the antenna there. And my football terminology, I used to call it a pylon, and pretty quickly that's the antenna. So unallowed to.
Hey, it sounds good to me. Yeah. Now a nice set that time, as this time Young able to put it away. As she led the conference in hitting this year, and you see why, as she's able to bury that one to give West Virginia State the lead back.
Yeah, just crosses her body and finds the awareness there. Just good play from her part.
Now serve comes into play by Darby. Set up near side and blocked right at the net. What a job by Young. Looked like her as well as Sims able to get their hands on that to push it back.
Oh, like we said earlier, it's almost like Kobe Bryant not flinching on that inbound play. She just sits there, puts her hands up, and doesn't even blink.
Oh, I'm like you. I'm ducking for cover at that point, but there's a nice block by Sims, able to be saved, though, by West Liberty. Over near side and able to save it into the air is Young after the nice dig by Sims. Now another attempt for West Liberty, blocked at the net, but unable to get it back over this time, as third time's the charm as Nina Bellato able to put it away.
Yeah, that one came off the right hand of Young and just off the fingertips, so just pulls it off of her and takes the point.
So 13-12, West Virginia State in this seesaw first set, trying to fight for what would be a key opening set win to get the momentum going on both sides. Set into the middle and put away right up the gut that time, as Natalie Baer able to finish it. Had 174 kills on the year, and the senior gets one here, or the junior, I should say.
And State's playing super dominant at the net today, which is giving them the 2-point lead, but West Liberty's going to have to get some vertical up there on the tape.
Now 14-12 lead for West Virginia State as they set it up near the net. A little too close that time, but nice touch that time up at the net by Bellato. I don't know how she kept her fingers off the net that time, but well done.
Well, she looked unpanicked, didn't look like she was having any trouble finding the open space campfire for State, and just taps it right over.
Now West Liberty has climbed back to within one here at 14-13. Serve comes into play by Setla. Over far side, Young has to just bump it over near side. Now a chance for West Liberty. Set it back over near side. Kill attempt is put away. Nicely done that time by Bogdanovich. once again to even the score.
It kind of looked like Steph Curry as soon as she hit it. Knew it was coming off a defender. She looked here, she turns around and just knows that one's not coming back.
And that was a good setup, too, by Setla that time, able to fake him out, go back near side for the kill queen, Bogdanovich. And now a nice block up at the net that time as West Virginia State gives a little of it back, too. Or West Liberty gives a little bit of it back to West Virginia State as Countryman blocks.
Yeah, and that's how the Hilltoppers are going to get points. They're going to have to match the intensity from West Virginia State at the tape.
Now Setla has won the last several points here for West Liberty. Serves it back deep once again. Here's Young at the net, and she goes right after it this time and able to finish it off the back line.
No panic. That is an unbelievable play from Young. Just able to, you just watch how high she gets in the air. That's got to be at least 11 feet.
I was going to say she's peering almost over the net, be able to see where the defense is at, and just sets herself up so nice once she's able to get her feet in proper position. Nice dig this time by West Virginia State back near side. Kill attempt, bump back over far side. Setla brings it over, and tough angle trying to get that over off the far side with Sidlowski, but misses it wide.
And if you're sitting there wondering why she didn't play it to near the backcourt, it's because that antenna just makes it such a tough angle that she's got to cross her body and try and find that corner. Unable to there.
Now Davis will serve it back deep for West Virginia State over near side. Bogdanovich puts it in, and it's blocked wide of the mark, so that'll give the point to West Liberty, and we're all tied once again.
Yeah, a little bit too much power there on that spike for State to be able to tool it off and try and put it back into play.
Now 16-16 as we inch towards the deep stages of this first set as Bogdanovich will serve it into the middle, saved by West Virginia State over near side, blocked back over. Now another chance for State as they set it over near side for Sims. She's blocked by Countryman, and point goes to West Liberty.
Yeah, and there you go, West Liberty playing dominate the net. I thought that point was actually going to be going earlier to West Liberty. I thought that spike from Eggleton didn't even cross over the net, but like I said, just dominant play from the Hilltoppers.
Now 17-16 edge here for West Liberty in the opening set. Serve just clears over the mark, skimmed the net. Nice kill attempt, but dug out by West Liberty. Back over near side. Chance for West Liberty. Nice save that time on the far side. Sims has to just bump it back over. Setla gets it over to Countryman. Blocked up into space. Now a chance for West Liberty once again. Kill attempt over the near side. Once again dug out by West Virginia State. Now here's Sims with a kill. Blocked back over. What a rally this is. Back near side. Touch attempt stayed alive by West Liberty. Now back over far side. Another kill attempt, but blocked back over. Chance here for West Virginia State to steal the point. Another nice block. Setla able to get it back over. Here comes another chance for West Virginia State. This one blocked back. Chance here. Setla puts it over far side. Kill attempt. Put away. What a rally that time as Liv McAtee, the freshman, finally able to put it away for West Liberty.
And the Hilltoppers win the offseason conditioning battle. That one went the distance.
That was an incredible rally on both sides and a key juncture of this set as well. And now an 18-16 lead for West Liberty. Strong serve, nicely done that time, getting out of the way was Johnson. That ball was a laser beam coming at her, and she realized at the last second to get out of the way.
Well, I just wanted to mention on that serve that she had on that long rally before, she was absolutely putting the topspin down on it and just mishit that one there. State gets a point.
I should say Ashlyn Davis, the libero for West Virginia State. My apologies. Back near side, block attempt unable to be handled that time as Sidlowski overpowers West Virginia State up at the net.
And it looks like State's got a little bit more vertical than the Hilltoppers at the net, but it looks like West Liberty's just trying to pull it off every single time. It doesn't even look like they're going for the court. Well played.
Now 19-17 as Sidlowski now will serve it into play. Over near side, set up at the net. Tough attempt, but somehow able to get that over that time. That was a hard kill for West Virginia State. That ball got below the net and still able to put it away.
Yeah, Grace Martin just reaching up, trying to slam it down. She does it accordingly. Well done.
And you may get a chance to see it here on our replay, but that was a heck of an attempt that time as the serve, though, by Eggleton goes into the net. That's the second one she's missed now in this set.
And like we said, she's got a very, very specific serve. So if it doesn't go her way, it's going to end up in the net every day of the week.
West Virginia State out-aced their opponents this year, 204-107, a wide margin for them, but it's not shown up here in the first set. And on the other side, it's given right back as Ronikowski misses on her serve attempt.
It's just way too many service errors for both sides, not even just the Hilltoppers there. But, I mean, that's back-to-back points on service errors. Can't have that in tournament play.
As you said, it's inching towards the late stages of this first set, and you can sense the gravity of the situation for both teams. Timeout here. We'll take it as well and be back after this as you're watching the Mountain East Conference Championships here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
At Encova Insurance, we encircle you with insurance solutions you can trust. We provide coverage to protect what you care about. Business insurance, including workers' compensation, auto, home, and life insurance. What makes us unique? Our superior financial strength, smart technology, a one-stop shop for custom-tailored solutions, Encova 360, our approach to workers' compensation, and local decision-making. We are Encova Insurance.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Late stages of the opening set here. Chris Kidd with you alongside me, Tim McCutcheon, with Brian Shepard, our engineer, as West Virginia State trails West Liberty 20-19. West Virginia State with the serve back deep, and good eye that time by West Liberty as it just sailed long. And that's 3 service errors in a row now, Tim, for both sides.
Yeah, and I'm looking over the stats right now, and there's 7 total service errors combined from both sides. So that is a lot for one set of volleyball.
Now Haley Zeck will serve it back deep, unable to handle it that time as it goes right off the hands of Ledford and point back to West Liberty.
Well, she sees the error and she raises an ace. How about coming off the break with a service ace and up by 3 now?
And a big point for West Liberty now with a 3-point edge here. Back near side, Young kills it right off the top of the hands of the blockers, and a big point for West Virginia State.
Yeah, even though that ball got tipped up in the air, it got down in a hurry just off the topspin on the wall.
Now back to serve will be Darby. Darby leads the team in digs with 361 on the year. Now trying to get a big serve here, able to put it over far side. Now a kill attempt, and now it's going to go off of the side of the net, and that'll be a point to West Virginia State.
Yeah, that antenna playing a factor here early on in this first set for both sides, especially West Liberty. That left antenna's taking a beating.
That's twice now we've seen them have a point taken because of it, and now we get a timeout with the score 22-21 in favor of West Liberty. Be back in 60 seconds as you're watching the Mountain East Conference Championships here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Back to action here with the score 22-21 in the late stages of the first set, and a big point for West Liberty. They now have crept to within 2 points of claiming the opening set.
Yeah, and that would be a huge win from West Liberty to take this first set early on in the opening round of the tournament.
And West Liberty 10-6 in the conference this year. West Virginia State 12-4. And now we get another timeout here with only 1 remaining. So we'll stay here with the score 23-21 in favor of West Liberty. And Tim talked about it a little bit in the last portion of this set, but service errors have been a big part of all this for both sides. We talked about the nerves coming in here today, and that typically is a good sign of it whenever you see some of those errors creeping in early on.
Well, it seems like both teams are playing well on defense. They got a combined 47 digs on the day. No, excuse me, 37 digs. My math was wrong on that play. But the hitting percentage from State is just not there. It's 2.8% right now. And like we said earlier, the service errors are killing the teams right now. I feel like this is one of the fastest first sets, maybe possibly in MEC tournament history. We're already at a 21-23 score, and it's because we've got 8 points done just like that on the first serve, and it's not because of a service ace. So these teams are going to have to clean it up here going into the second and third, fourth, possibly fifth sets. It could possibly be a long game, could potentially be a 3-set sweep. We'll see what happens here, but both teams are going to have to clean it up if they want a chance to succeed.
And again, West Liberty's been able to save a lot of points because of their digs here today. They were second in digs in conference behind Charleston this year. Well, now they'll serve it with a 23-21 lead here. Just need to get to 25 to claim the opening set. Chance here for Dominique Young, and she's able to put it away, and West Virginia State climbs to within one.
Well, you could see as soon as that ball went to the center logo over to Young, you could tell that was a no-doubter. That thing was going to end up in the stands one way or another.
And now West Virginia State is out of timeouts. West Liberty still with one remaining here in this opening set. But back to serve for West Virginia State. It'll be Perry Martin, the junior. And she'll get it into play, into the center. Setla able to knock it over. Now far side for Bogdanovich. It's saved. Now a chance to tie it up here. Young Kill puts it away right in front of Setla.
And credit to Sims for keeping that play alive. She had to stop and make the wall on that first spike, but able to recover and tap it up into the air. I believe that'll be on the replay here. And just great awareness by Zach Sims, be able to swing it over to Young for the kill.
And we'll keep things here with the score 23-23 in the late stages of the first set. So now we're more or less into sudden death, Tim, because you have to win the set by 2, but every point now is going to be set point for one side or the other. So this is going to create a very nerve-wracking situation as you see here the replay attempt. Nice job by Sims, able to save that and then set it up right there beautifully in the center for Young to kill.
Yeah, and I don't think Young was expecting that one to come to her, but she did not waste the opportunity for both sides. But let me just mention this. 4 timeouts in the first set. That's an unbelievable factor in this game. Both of these teams want to take this first set badly, and now we could possibly go to a sudden death victory in the opening set. This is an unbelievable matchup so far.
Yeah, we expected this after the regular season matchup. We mentioned West Liberty won that 3-2. It was a dogfight right to the very end of that match as well. So I think both teams know how pivotal this opening set is. As Perry Martin, once again set to serve, had 30 aces on the season. She'd love to be able to crack one here to give West Virginia State set point, but instead it's dug out. Chance for West Liberty now, near side. Bogdanovich can't put it away. Now here's an opportunity, near side, kill attempt, blocked back over. Now here's Young, bots it back in. What a job by Young that time. Instead of going after the quick kill, just put it into the open space.
And I was watching her eyes as soon as that ball was coming over to the State side, and you just knew exactly where she was going to put it. She didn't even really telegraph it, but you could just tell open space, great awareness from Young.
Now set point for West Virginia State. Block back over. Here comes a chance. They set up Young into the middle. Block back up in the air. Chance now for West Liberty. Over near side. Saved into the air. Another save. Back over to Sims. She goes for the kill, but it's blocked back up. Now a chance here for Bogdanovich. Tries to tap it over. Young got a hand on it, but unable to save it, and we're all tied at 24.
Now I was just about to say MVP of that rally was going to go to Darby, but well done by the Hilltoppers overall to match up and make this a sudden death win for the first set.
So an agonizing point there on both sides at West Liberty, able to save it. Now we go to 26 as Setla serves, gets it in on the near side, right up the line. Now here's Sims. She's blocked. Countryman got a hand on it along with Bogdanovich, and now West Liberty was set point.
And now Sims, I feel like, might be a little rattled. That's a lot of unfamiliar play there. She hasn't been blocked at the net very much this season, so West Liberty doing a good job on the tape.
Setla gets a nice serve in along the sideline again. Now here's a chance. Tough play here. It goes wide of the mark, and West Liberty comes from behind to take the first set, 26-24.
Wow.
What a way to start this Mountain East Conference Championships here from the University of Charleston. We'll step aside for a break as both sides change sides. It's West Liberty 1 set, West Virginia State nothing. We'll be back here on the Mountain East Digital Network right after this.
At Encova Insurance, we're committed to leaving a lasting impression in all communities we serve. We support local causes that mirror the values and interests of our associates, agents, and policyholders. we partner with organizations that are dedicated to improving lives. We are committed to building something greater than ourselves. Encircling our communities with strength and support, we are Encova Insurance.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Welcome back, everybody. Chris Kidd and Tim McCutcheon with you, with Brian Shepard, our engineer. Butch Mounts, the executive producer, with us here today on the Mountain East Digital Network. 1-0 West Liberty over West Virginia State as we take a look at set point, Tim.
Yeah, and it was just great play from both sides, and West Liberty able to just play some great defense and not even have to worry about it. It's just a lot of hectic play on both sides, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It was the first set, right? You're in the MEC tournament. You're at a neutral site. You're playing at the University of Charleston, and you've got one game survive and advance. I mean, I understand it. I'm a player myself. Like, if you're in a tournament situation where you got to be perfect no matter what, the nerves can get to you, but it cannot get to you when you're in the backcourt and you're getting a serve ready to go. I mean, that's unacceptable to have 8 total service errors in one set of volleyball.
And really it's going to come down to who's able to clean that up here in these coming sets. West Liberty able to sneak that set out, but you feel like if West Virginia State can clean up some of those errors, this thing could go for a while here today. I don't think either of us expected this to be a 1-2-3 set and out type of match, though.
Well, I think one of the things that contributed to the Hilltoppers' success in that first set, they had twice as many blocks at the net, more so than State. They had 8 compared to State's 4. So all this is going to come down to is who can put it in play on the serve and who's going to be able to block the balls right back to the court.
Yeah, because both teams have been able to dig pretty successfully thus far here in the opening set, and I think we'll see that continue throughout the rest of this match.
Absolutely.
So now both teams back out for the start of set number 2. Again, now they have flipped sides, so the Yellow Jackets from West Virginia State will be here on the left side near us, as we are high above here in the University of Charleston, looking down on the court, and on the far side will be West Liberty here in this set.
Yeah, typically our broadcast is set up there on the far side corner, so it's a little bit weird watching all these people walk into the tournament, but it's a pretty good show out for 2 neutral site teams.
Now serve comes back deep, kind of jammed West Liberty that time, back over near side. That one bumped forward, really discombobulated point, but it goes to West Liberty.
And if this is any indicator of how this second set's going to go, we're looking at another 26-24 type deal. I mean, it's just so much chaos from both sides, but I love it. It's tournament play. Why not?
Now it'll be Bella Dart set to serve it into play as the freshman gets a good hit on it, able to be dug up by Sims. Now back up top. Long kill attempt's going to go wide of the mark that time as Darby unable to put it away.
Yeah, we might have to give the floor judges some pads if they're going to be coming in there that fast. Just unable to get it within the lines. 2-point margin here for the Hilltoppers.
Now another serve here for Dart. She'll serve it near side this time, but it's going to sail long and out of play, and that'll give it back over to West Virginia State.
And that's the first service error of the second set. And like I said, if this is any indicator of what it's going to look like, we're in for another world deal.
Darby serves it over, goes far side into the middle. Nicely dug out that time by Darby. Again, she led the conference or team in digs, but put away up at net that time, and West Virginia State draws even at 2 apiece.
Yeah, like you said, credit to Darby to keep that one alive. That was a well-placed spike from the Hilltoppers, and Darby able to just keep that one alive, and Sims putting the capital on the spike.
Now into the center, blocked up, but unable to find it. As nice job that time by Bellato coming in and just burying it right into the blockers.
And just much back and forth play. I mean, you're not going to see a margin more than probably, I would say, 3 points in this matchup. Both teams want this real bad.
Settle a good serve, but Darby able to save it over to Young, and just no chance. That's all day right there.
That is textbook. I mean, when you put triple digits on the radar, now had we had one up here, I'd probably be shooting it on Young every single day. But I'll tell you what, just a rough estimate, straight down to the pavement. I'll put a good 10 for 10 on that one.
That had extra mustard on it from Young that time, sending a message early on in this set. Over far side, tried to tip it in. Nice job, though, by West Liberty keeping it alive. Now nice kill. What an angle that time. Being able to find that with Sidlowski, as she was able to cut that towards the near side.
Yeah, I would have said State might have won that point with the defense they were playing and just able to get it over the wall. Sims able to block that tap over, so that's why I thought State might have possibly come out with that point.
Now 4-3 here. West Liberty leading in the early stages of set number 2. Serve just gets over. Darby able to save it. Comes back over. Darby's just going to have to put it back into play. Now a chance here for West Liberty. Into the middle. Countryman. Last one, but it's saved. Now over far side. Another kill attempt. Egerton ain't able to put it away from a tough spot. Now back over near side. Darby able to save it. Bump back up. Now here's Sims. Tried to put it away, but once again, Countryman has had her number, it seems like, so far today, as Sims has not been able to put the ball away with Countryman right there almost every time.
Well, let me tell you something. State was able to dig out pretty much every spike on that one, and can you imagine how red their forearms are right now from that set?
Oh, it's rough. I had some of my tennis kids play volleyball, and I swear it looked like they've been beaten up black and blue when they get out of practice. And now there's a nice serve. Again, Bogdanovich has been big catalyst here for West Liberty in the early going. Now it pushes the lead to 6-3, and there's a good save on the near side that time by Davis, but now West Liberty with another chance here as they get it up front. Sidlowski goes right down the line again. What an angle she is finding from that side.
Yeah, and like I said, that left antenna on the other far side of the court was taking a beating, and I surely thought that ball was going to hit the candy cane, but just manages to slip it right past it. Well done. Great location.
Great replay there as you saw it, but it just shaved that antenna. And now another nice serve. Sets it up nicely now for West Liberty. 7-3 lead, looking for more. Into the middle. Nicely saved by Darby. West Virginia State really needs this point, as Sims able to put it away this time, as that was close to being a 5-point deficit.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it might be something on this side of the court, but every team that's played on this side so far has played very hectic to open up each set. So State's going to have to capitalize and rally back here to even things up.
Now 7-4 as State will serve it into play. They get it over near side. Set up Countryman, tries to tap it over. Nice dig that time to keep it alive by Martin. Over far side, and just a tough angle that time for Sims. She just couldn't find it to try and get it back into the center of the court.
Yeah, right on cue, hitting the candy cane on the left side of the net. West Liberty having a tough angle there for that first set, and now Sims going to have to deal with that as well.
And it just looked like Sims didn't really have her feet under her that time to try and make a proper hit on the ball, and just didn't have anywhere to go with it. There's a big service ace for West Liberty, as into the middle of the court goes Sidlowski, and that's going to draw a timeout now, as West Virginia State has seen enough. They trail at 9-4 early stages of the second set. We'll be back after this as you're watching the Mountain East Conference Tournament with us right here on the Mountain East Digital Network. 9-4, West Liberty leads it here at the start of set number 2. Chris Kidd with you, alongside me, Tim McCutcheon. And right now, West Liberty carrying over that momentum from set 1, Tim.
Well, they found a rhythm in the backcourt for the first time today for either side. Both of them are able to just finally put some services into play and even pick up a couple aces.
Over near side, block back over. Sims able to get a hand on it to keep it alive. Now they get it over far side. Trying to cut it over towards the left side was Egerton, but missing wide of the mark.
Yeah, and that's such a tough play to make, trying to swing it over across your body on the other side of the court. And now we got a 6-point lead here for the Hilltoppers.
Now the Hilltoppers looking to take command here in set number 2. Darby pushes it up front. Egerton goes for it again this time. And looks like she missed just wide once again. She keeps trying to cut that ball like we talked about, Tim, but just not able to find the range so far.
Well, it's a good thing Bogdanovich didn't touch that ball. That would have been an easy point for State, and kind of lucked away with that one.
Now this lead is starting to swell in set number 2 into the middle. Nice serve once again. Opportunity. Countryman taps it over, and another point for the Hilltoppers. As right now West Virginia State just looks a little bit dead after losing that first set that was right there in the grass.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a devastating serve. When it sits there and just barely dips over the tape, and then not only that, the first touch goes back to West Liberty, so they got a primetime opportunity to set up on offense.
And there she did it again. There's a nice save, though, by West Liberty. Over near side, Egerton tries to put it away. Nicely dug out. Over near side, another kill put away. As West Liberty on fire here in set 2 as Riley Covenant puts it down.
Yeah, largest lead of the night as we get to 9 in this deficit. This is unbelievable here from West Virginia State. They got to rally back here.
And head coach Chris Kern for West Virginia State's been trying to stop the bleeding here. But right now, West Virginia State just hemorrhaging in the second set as West Liberty pulling away. As Riley Schneck, head coach for West Liberty, looking to try and pour it on here. Tapped over, saved once, saved twice. Countryman gets it over. Now here's another chance for West Virginia State into the middle and put away finally for the Yellow Jackets by Grace Martin. But look at how hard West Virginia State's having to work just to get any points right now.
Well, they have a negative 20% hitting percentage right now compared to West Liberty's 38.5. So they're going to have to work some offense. They just can't rely on getting those blocks at the wall anymore. They just can't. They've got to work something here, and they got to swing the ball over to somebody and put the ball down.
Ledford serves it in nicely. Now they coming over near side. Tough angle here. Saved by Davis. Now sets it up far side for Darby. She comes in strong and puts it down. And now West Virginia State trying to find their range here, trailing by only 7.
I will say in the last matchup that State had in the regular season, Darby and Sims were the go-to hitters on offense. So they're going to have to rely on those two to be able to get some points on the board here.
Go over far side. Nice slam, but saved nicely by the Yellow Jackets. Now Darby will just bump it back into play. Countryman sets it up once, gives it over near side. Once again off the hands of Davis and put away that time as a good kill by McAtee.
Yeah, but that rally doesn't go about 6 or 7 more touches if Ledford unable to pick up that dig there about a couple touches ago.
Now the lead back to 8 at 14-6. You see it there on our replay. Again, Davis tried to bump it into the air, just too much on it. Now serve to the back line, working it back over far side for Darby. Comes in strong, unable to put it away, so she's starting to find her range here in the second set.
Well, Sims is out of the game right now, so the offense is going to go to number 11 every single day of the week. Darby's got a powerful right hand, and she's been able to swing a couple and get a couple points here in the second set, but I feel like West Liberty might pick that up here soon.
And again, West Virginia State had 1,415 kills on the season to their opponents' 1,045, so a huge advantage in kills throughout the season for West Virginia State. And now having a bit of an issue, it seems like, at the scorers table, but I think we're ready to go back to action now as the official signals it in. So West Virginia State will serve it into play, set it into the middle here. Nice dig that time. Brooke Smith able to save it. Now a block at the net. Now another chance here for Smith. Bumps it into the air. Now pushed back to the back line. West Liberty works it forward. Tough angle here as Settler just has to push it back over. Now another chance up at net as that one will go over to West Liberty. Again, just seems like there's a lot of pausing on both sides right now, just unable to really kind of communicate. It just seems like communication's kind of gone down here a little bit in the second set.
There's just no consistent rhythm on offense. Both of these teams are kind of getting lucky here on the spikes, and that's why these rallies are going for so long, because they can't find the right position to be able to shoot.
There's a kill attempt, blocked back over, but wide of the mark. It's nicely done that time by Grace Martin. She's able to put it away. Had 152 kills on the year, and now she'll serve.
Yeah, the captain trying to help out here and rally back here.
15-8 West Liberty. Into the center, now over to the far side instead. Nice save that time. Chance for West Virginia State. Darby pushes it into the center, dug out. Now a chance up at net, tapped over, saved into the air. Trying to sail it up far side. They do block back over, and once again, dominant at the net is West Liberty as Kudnick as well as Villado got their hands on it.
Yeah, that was a big time wall. There wasn't anything getting over that one. But let's just talk about the digs that both sides are picking up right now. I mean, we've got a total of about a billion digs in the second set. This is unbelievable play.
It is. The defense has been outstanding on both sides here today. But now it's West Virginia State that needs to get something going in a hurry as Young goes to the far side. What an angle by Young. I don't know how she found that.
Well, the thing on defense, when you see that angle, that they're going to have to look over inside that antenna. So you see on the right side of the screen, that antenna is blocking about 35% of the court because of where she's standing at. So you have to be able to realize where she's going to go on that next shot.
And Darby tried to cross up West Liberty that time, tried to go with a touch serve, but didn't creep over, and the lead goes back to 8. West Liberty leads it now 17-9, 1-0. As they push it into the center. Now big smash by Young, but able to dig it out was the Hilltoppers. And now we get a double hit here going to go against West Liberty, it appears.
Well, let's just go back to that hit from Young. The set is usually supposed to be played high up in the air like that. They're playing it just above the Tate, and she's just slamming it down. And she's just able to find every angle today so far.
And it really robs the defense of a chance to get reset at that point.
Absolutely.
Whenever you do that. And again, with Young with so much power, just gives West Virginia State a little bit more of an advantage at that point.
And it makes it quick, too. You don't have to wait for that ball to come down off the arc. It's just coming right there, and it says boom.
And now Darby going over to have a conversation with the official. And looks like we're ready to go back to action now as Darby explains the situation to Coach Kern on the West Virginia State sideline. Serve will come into play from Martin. Now here comes West Liberty on the offensive. Bogdanovich blocked up at the net and not able to get it back over, though, is West Virginia State, and the point goes to West Liberty.
Yeah, that one just knocked right up in the air. Not much attention for that detail. A lot of position just outplayed there from West Liberty.
Yeah, again, you saw it the last second. Martin tried to come in to save the point, but just a little late getting there. Now deep serve this time, going to sail long, and that'll give it back to State. And we've not seen a whole lot of the service errors that we saw in the first set so far on either side.
No, that is just the third service error of this second set. Probably 3 too many here for a second set in the MEC tournament, but
a chance here for West Liberty. Over far side, Sidlowski tries to put it away, but Davis saves it. Now they get it over to Sims, who's checked back in, and Sims now able to put it away. And if she can get cooking here along with Young, that would really provide a spark for West Virginia State.
Yeah, and you see how they've shifted Darby to the backcourt now, and Sims is taking over on that left side of the net. So they're going to have to wait for Sims to just try and get every opportunity available for her.
Davis gets a good serve in. They work at far side. West Liberty not able to put it away. Now into the center. Tapped up once, tapped up twice, but unable to put it away. And now West Virginia State, here they come as the second set starting to get late. But West Virginia State putting a run together and a timeout by West Liberty. So with the score 18-13 here in the second set, we'll step aside and be back after this as you're watching the Mountain East Conference Tournament right here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
It's about unlocking your potential and discovering your purpose.
It's about community and how we can better serve others.
It's about learning and doing.
It's about the journey and the road getting there.
It's about opportunities and the endless possibilities.
It's about finding where you belong, and it is here at Concord University.
It's about you, and it starts with you.
(18 to 13), West Liberty leading here in the second set, trying to take a 2-1 lead. Chris Kidd and Tim McCutcheon here with you, and now they take one step closer to that, Tim, off of that kill.
Yeah, it looks like McAtee able to get the benefit of the doubt off the MEC tape and just play it down.
And West Liberty jumped out early here in this second set. They've not relinquished the lead. It did swell as large as 9 at one point in this set. West Virginia State on a little bit of a run here, but running out of time to try and catch up. As Darby blocks it up to the center, over far side. Kill attempts blocked back up. Now Setla gets it over far side, right through the teeth of the defense that time, as put away nicely by McAtee once again.
And you see the differences of approaches on offense. You see how high in the air that ball is for West Liberty? That gives them so much more room to just play it straight down, as opposed to West Virginia State. They haven't been able to get the ball in the air on the sets just like that.
Oh, and there's a nice put away by Sims. That had a little bit of extra anger on that one. And after she's had a little bit of a slow start in the first set and early second set, she's really started to pick it up as she'll check out here.
Yeah, she must have heard me up here in the booth.
That's why I'll just point him in Tim's direction. That was him who said it all. 20 to 14, West Liberty leads it as they get it over far side. Working it into the center, going to be a tough play here. Now a chance for West Virginia State. Over far side, Egerton got a good hit on it, but knocked back into the air. West Liberty now trying to go on the attack. McAtee hits it back deep. It's saved over on the far side. Darby now on the attack. Blocked back into play. Set it up again into the center and missing into the net that time. A little short was Ledford.
I think one of the contributing factors to West Liberty, look at the position. The positioning, they're just moving constantly. You see them on that. I mean, even when that ball goes into the net, they're trailing it off just like it would be playing under their court.
I'll tell you what, we'll keep things here with a score 21 to 14 in favor of West Liberty. And again, you see it here on our screen. West Liberty coming in here at 20-11 on the season, 10-6 in the conference. West Virginia State 25-5, 12-4 in the conference. So on paper, West Virginia State is the one that's favored, even though West Liberty did beat them in the regular season. And you talked about it here in the second set. It's really been a lot of discipline things that West Liberty's been doing that West Virginia State just hasn't done as consistently. That's really helped open up this lead for West Liberty.
Well, we saw it in the first set. Like I said about a billion times, West Liberty just looking a little bit more chaotic than State. And I don't know. I mean, they pulled out that first set victory, but you can see now those timeouts were proved they were worthy. Right? They have so much more discipline on their side of the court. They're moving around more. They're hitting the court more. I mean, they're just playing dominant. That's why they find themselves up by 7 here.
Again, they lead up 1-0 after taking that first set 26 to 24. Set where they were down set point against State. Able to take the last 3 points of the set in order to go up 1-0, and now just 4 points away from a commanding 2-0 lead. Over far side, Darby goes for the kill, knocked into the air. Sidlowski saves it. Now back over near side, down the line, and touches the line. What a kill by Kudnick.
And if they're not able to pick up that dig on the positioning of their players, that's a West Virginia State point, and this is a completely different ball game because now they're up by 8.
And 232 kills on the season for Kudnick. Gets a key one there to inch West Liberty a little closer towards this second set. Countryman serves this one, going to be wide and deep of the mark, as that'll give it back over to West Virginia State.
Man, we just talked about how little service errors there were compared to the first, but I mean, there were 8 service errors in the first set. And I believe now, that makes it 4, so we're talking about half of what we had in the first set. So it's definitely died down a little bit, but you still got to minimize it.
Egerton gets his serve in this time after missing her first 2 in the first set. Now here's a nice chance at the net, but blocked back over, and West Virginia State now claws within 6.
Yeah, State looking to rally back here. Why not? You kind of need to here in the second set.
Even if it's just to get some confidence for the third set at this point. I mean, obviously set's not over till it's over, but you just want to try and get some momentum going your way. As now Egerton has to pause as the loose ball came over on the near side.
Yeah, I mean, they're in do-or-die mode right now. They're in the second set. Be a huge win for the Hilltoppers here.
Eggleton gets a nice serve in, but over near side and just overpowering Davis that time on the kill.
I believe there might have been a violation on that play. Yes, there was a net violation for against West Virginia State. So even though that ball would have ended up in a West Liberty scores rather, that'll be a violation for the Hilltoppers.
Darby goes for the kill, but she's blocked up at net. Bellato puts it back over, and now set point, a whole gaggle of them for West Liberty.
Yeah, it's a lot of smiles on the Hilltoppers side of the court. Look at the energy from the bench. That is a necessity if you want to come in here and win this tournament.
Now they get it over near side. Kill attempt, block back over. Here could be the set. Into the center, off the hands of the blockers, and that will do it for set number 2 as Bogdanovich puts it away once again, and West Liberty is one set away from advancing to the semifinals. We'll be back after this break as we go into break with this replay, Tim. Let's talk through it here real quick.
Well, let me tell you something. If you told me that West Liberty was going to come in here and take the first 2 sets over West Virginia State, I would not have guessed that in a million years. So credit to the Hilltoppers here for keeping it dominant.
At Encova Insurance, we're At Encova Insurance, we're committed to leaving a lasting impression in all communities we serve. We support local causes that mirror the values and interests of our associates, agents, and policyholders. We partner with organizations that are dedicated to improving lives. We are committed to building something greater than ourselves. Encircling our communities with strength and support, we are Encova Insurance.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Back here in Charleston, West Virginia for the Mountain East Conference Volleyball quarterfinals. Chris Kidd with you. Alongside me, Tim McCutcheon, Brian Shepard, our engineer, Butch Mounts, the executive producer here today on the Mountain East Digital Network. And so far, Tim, a great first set, and then West Liberty just turned on the afterburners in set number 2, and now West Virginia State has their backs firmly against the wall.
Well, during that break, I was looking into the Hilltoppers huddle here in our corner, and I didn't see much energy. I didn't see much, it was just determination. It was just, what do we got to do to win this third set and get out of here with a 3-set sweep over a powerhouse West Virginia State? I mean, this is an unbelievable performance by West Liberty, and they're just trying to put it away here.
And that's the big key right now, is not taking your foot off the gas pedal. It's easy to, whenever you get up 2-0, just to let yourself breathe a little bit, say, hey, we can, let a set go maybe here. I mean, that's obviously not the mindset, but, if you ease up here, you give a great team like West Virginia State a chance to build momentum and creep back into this. As Young tries to get it started here in the third set, but misses into the net.
Yeah, and if you're trying to get 1-set win here to try and keep yourself alive and your season going, that's just the mistakes that you can't have. And Young's had a pretty good performance here today, so pretty surprising.
Here comes far side, set up Young again. This time going to push it deep, and again missed into the net missed deep, and West Virginia State right now starting to feel the pressure of elimination perhaps.
Well, Darby and Sims are in the backcourt right now, so you know your offense is going to have to go to Young. And Young's not able to get it done right now.
And Zek with a nice serve, nicely dug twice that time to keep the point alive for West Virginia State was Beer. Now here comes West Liberty with another opportunity. Bogdanovich puts it right into the face of Eggleton, and that'll give the point over to West Liberty, so they start this third set just as hard as they did the second.
Fear the Hilltoppers. That's what that ball said right there, going right to a Yellow Jacket. I mean, just unbelievable power going straight down.
Well, that's a strong serve off the hand of Zek that time, as West Virginia State tried to put it away, but Zek able to save it now into the middle, but unable to put it away up top. That time was Bellato.
Yeah, that set just played right behind her. She looked like she had a very, very powerful swing upcoming, but just unable to get to that set play behind her.
3-1 early stages of set number 3, 2-0 in favor of West Liberty. This far side, Bogdanovich nicely saved by Eggleton and tried to put it away, but what a chase down by Sidlowski. Now over near side, that one's going to miss wide of the mark. That's a great rally that time, but Bogdanovich unable to finish it.
And kind of the theme of today, a lot of chaotic play between the two sides. West Liberty is not getting the better end of the straw right now. They're having to scramble around, dig every ball they can, and just right there.
Darby with a nice serve. Gets a service winner, much needed easy point for West Virginia State. So we're all even at 3 apiece now here in the third set.
Yeah, Darby has an excellent serve. You can see the knuckle on that riser.
Now they get it over far side. Now here's Bellato, tries to put it away, and able to, is off the hands that time of a diving Eggleton. Makes it 4-3 in favor of West Liberty.
And Bellato's favored that side a lot today, that left side, and she's found that target and found another rhythm here in this third set, trying to put it away.
It'll be West Liberty's serve, leading at 4-3. Then will find its way into the back of the line. Now up top, coming
average, and that have been actually effective. I mean, West Liberty is playing not only well at the tape, but like I said, in the backcourt. And watch this serve; they're just able to serve amazing from the backcourt.
There's another nice one to set up the point for West Liberty as Setla digs it out, sets it up for Countryman. Her shot, though, blocked in the center and pushed back over by Martin.
Yeah, the captain trying to find some light here for the Yellow Jackets. They need something quick.
16-7 in favor of West Liberty, up 2-0, looking to knock off what many perceived as one of the stronger teams in this 18 field to start out the tournament. As Eggleton again led the team in aces this year, unable to get one this time. That's the third one she's missed into the net today.
Well, let me tell you something. If the Yellow Jackets are going to keep doing that, West Liberty's going to take it every day of the week, and they're getting closer and closer to taking a 3-set sweep over a very talented Yellow Jacket squad.
And again, we talked about how tight that regular season matchup was just a little less than a month ago with a 3-2 win for West Liberty, but it's been all Hilltoppers here today ever since the first set, as there's a nice dig at time by Davis off that strong kill attempt from Kudnick. Now here comes another chance. They work it over far side. Kudnick goes after again and blocked again at the net by Martin.
Yeah, and that's a great defensive play from Martin, but when you're not able to get any offense when you have 2 touches and then you have to swing it over to West Liberty because you can't. You're just too panicked back there in your own side of the court. You just can't have that.
Martin serve gets into the middle. They try and set up Kudnick. She goes for the kill and able to put it away. Just a lot of power from Kudnick. Again, she's 6'1", and she gets so much oomph on that whenever she gets her momentum coming forward.
Well, not to mention the topspin on that ball. I mean, you can do all the right things as a defender, but how that ball is spinning and how much pace it's got, it's just almost like trying to put – I can't even think of comparison right now. I'm thinking of volleyball right now.
I was going to say trying to hit like a knuckleball or something, it feels like.
Yeah.
Only the knuckleball's moving at 90 miles an hour.
Right.
As here's Young, big smash, but dug out again by Setla into the center and unable to finish his Bellato that time.
Yeah, that's a very uncommon attacker that we've seen in the last 3 sets from West Liberty.
I was going to say, it just feels like every time point starts, West Liberty's going to find a way to get it done. They've just been on fire here for about the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, all I got to do is put 7 points on the board, and this one's theirs.
They work it forward this time over for another big kill from Kudnick, and she puts it down.
And I will say State's wall wasn't really well put together, but that was such a quick setup from West Liberty. And just the power behind that swing, unbelievable. Made its way right between the wall and onto the court. Well done.
Again, the winner moves on to tomorrow night at 8:30 to face off against either Willing or Glenville State. That'll be coming up next here from the University of Charleston. Charleston and Notre Dame face off at 5 p.m. later on today, and then tonight's capper will be Fairmont State against Davis and Elkins at 7:30 p.m. And again, you can watch all that here today with us on the Mountain East Conference Network.
Yeah, we've got a great setup here at the University of Charleston. How about the net cam coming into the screen every single time? Great setup here.
Now a nice serve, sets the point up for West Liberty once again. They get it back. Setla once again able to save it. Back over near side, little tapper over, and there's Davis to save it for West Virginia State. Now Young has to go for the quick kill. Setla got a hand on it, but unable to control it.
And Stake they were actually panicking. They took that point and they were panicking. And Young said, you know what? Let me just do what I've been doing all season, get up in the air and swing down. Let's just take a look at that real quick. There was panic going on, and Young's just like, you know what? I'm done with this point. I'm over it.
And again, that's what they're going to have to need, and they're going to need a lot of it in a hurry here as they're just 6 points away from elimination. Make it 5 points away from elimination. That's another big smash down the line.
Yeah, and Darby and Sims are out right now, leaving Young the only true attack here for West Virginia State. Eggleton is out there, but she's in the backcourt. So you got to think, who's the ball going to go to the most? And I think West Liberty, not only are they positioning well, they figured out and depicted every single thing West Virginia State's going to do.
20-10 here in the third set. Who would have thunk it? Make it 21-10. There's Countryman again there for the block.
And they're just not going to – they know exactly where that ball's going, Chris. They know exactly where that ball's going. It's going right to Young on the center logo every single time. They found themselves up by 11 just because of that fact.
And again, you can tell that they've done their homework since that first match, as they've just seemed like they've been a step ahead of West Virginia State all afternoon. There's another block from Countryman. Now Darby just has to try and push it back into play. Here comes a set for Countryman. Couldn't quite get up for it to put it down. Now they get it over near side. Smash blocked again, and who else is it but Countryman there?
I don't even think that thing crossed the tape. That did not cross the tape. Let's look at the net. That didn't even have a chance. You could just tell that was going straight down to the center logo. And there's just not really much West Virginia State can do right now.
Her and Bogdanovich have just been lights out here in this third set as Young goes for the kill, and she's blocked by Countryman again. She's going to be in their nightmares tonight, Tim. She's just been outstanding here today on these block attempts.
At this point, it just looks inevitable. I mean, if we saw this performance from West Liberty in the first set, we would have been having an hour-long break. We'd have been done.
Now you see here on our instant replay, once again, Countryman getting up for it. And like you, she's just been in the right spot almost every time here today.
They've just positioned so well today. That's contributed with all their success except for that point.
And there's a service ace for Davis. It's the lead now 23-12. And again, unless we see just a monumentally epic collapse here from West Liberty, they're just 2 points away from moving on to the semifinals. Countryman puts it away, and now it's a dozen match points for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of that tool, that one was going to hit the court 9 times out of 10. That one had way too much firepower behind it to not land on the court.
Now a chance to put them into the semifinals. And Bogdanovich, who's been so powerful today, has a chance to do it. Into the center. Davis works it forward. Martin puts it away for now as there's a point for West Virginia State, but still 11 match points for West Liberty.
They need 11 points. 11. That is a mountain.
Yeah, it all starts here with Sydney Foster, the sophomore. She'll serve it into play. Works it up. Countryman blocked up at the net, saved by Setla. Work it over far side. Put away, and that'll do it as McAtee sends West Liberty into the semifinals with a dominant performance here today as they knock off West Virginia State 3-0, including a 25-13 thrashing here in the third set. Well, Tim and I are going to step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll recap today's action here from match number 1 in the Mountain East Conference Championships as you're watching with us live right here on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation in academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
At Encova Insurance, we encircle you with insurance solutions you can trust. We provide coverage to protect what you care about. Business insurance, including workers' compensation, auto, home, and life insurance. What makes us unique? Our superior financial strength, smart technology, a one-stop shop for custom-tailored solutions. Encova 360, our approach to workers' compensation and local decision-making. We are Encova Insurance.
First match of the day goes to West Liberty in a rout as they knock off West Virginia State 3-0 to move into the semifinals. Chris Kidd and Tim McCutcheon with you here. And again, Tim, talked about it coming into this match. We knew it was going to be very competitive. Again, West Liberty won the first matchup about a month ago, 3-2, but we figured this might have a potential to be one of the closest matches of this quarterfinal round, but West Liberty just came out absolutely on fire today. And after they took that first set from West Virginia State, there was just no looking back for them.
Well, we talked about it in the first set, right? There was a lot of mistakes from both sides. Not just the Hilltoppers, not just the Yellow Jackets. Both sides came out, and the nerves were apparent. They were playing very sloppy from both sides, and West Liberty able to take that 26-24 advantage to take that first set. But this statistic will haunt the Yellow Jackets for the rest of this tournament because they're going to have to sit from the sideline and watch. 27 attack errors compared to West Liberty's 15. That is a big-time stat. They were shooting themselves in the foot all three sets. And it's mind-boggling to me that such a team like West Virginia State can come into a tournament not 15 minutes away and do that. But credit to the Hilltoppers, man. They stuck out and put themselves in such a position to succeed. I mean, the positioning, the conditioning, they just ran around. They knew exactly where the ball was going, and they, like you said earlier, they did their homework. So, I mean, just credit to both sides, but well done by West Liberty.
And had one of the West Liberty representatives come up to me during the break and said, yeah, they're the 7th seed out of this conference coming in. Well, tell you what, they're the 7th seed. We got a lot of really talented teams to look into coming into the rest of this tournament, and two of them are going to be coming up at approximately 2:30 this afternoon. We'll be back on the air at 2:15 for that matchup. But it'll be Glenville State, who's actually making their first appearance in the MEC tournament in program history here today, and they'll be going up against Wheeling. Wheeling has been dominant throughout the season, 15-1 in conference play, while Glenville State went 16-16 on the year and 5-11 in conference play. On paper, this is a severe mismatch in favor of Wheeling, but you know what? After what we saw in that first matchup, who's to say what's going to happen today?
There's something in this arena that's causing this, then we're going to see a pretty interesting tournament here, Chris.
I tell you what, we'll look forward to Glenville State making their appearance here in Charleston for the first time, coming up in about an hour, and Wheeling looking to move into the semifinals to meet West Liberty, as that matchup will take place tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. between West Liberty and the winner of our next contest. But again, your final score here in our first matchup today, West Liberty sweeps West Virginia State 3-0. So for Brian Shepard, our engineer, Tim McCutcheon next to me, I'm Chris Kidd, saying we'll see you in about an hour at 2:15 p.m. right back here on the Mountain East Digital Network.